GZM Shows and the creators of 6 Minutes are rolling out their newest audio adventure with the podcast Discovering Dad. A cautious single dad with a secret past and his rebellious kids embark on a thrilling quest complete with hidden treasure, villains, and a family curse. New episodes of Discovering Dad roll out weekly starting June 11th on Apple Podcasts. Follow the show so you never miss an episode, or listen early and ad-free as a GZM Shows subscriber. Go to gzmshows.com to learn more.
Hey there, it's Rachel Ballinger, and I am thrilled to invite you to Rachel Uncensored, my podcast where I get real with my friends and celebrity guests, where we talk about all sorts of topics. From personal stories to hot-button issues, we cover it all. New episodes drop every Wednesday, so make sure you tune in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on the fun and candid conversations we have here on Rachel Uncensored.
And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
If you're a fan of hockey and watch the NHL with any sort of regularity, you'll know the name Dave Scatchard. He played in the Bigs for 14 seasons. The Canucks, the Islanders, Bruins, Coyotes, Predators, Blues. Grew up in small-town BC in Salmon Arm. Played hockey relentlessly, as you might expect growing up. Became an exciting player to watch on the ice, a grinder, a great two-way player. His NHL career, unfortunately, came to a halt in August 2011. His 5th concussion left him with slurred speech, headaches, brain injuries, and with the help of top coaches, healers, energy workers, Dave persevered, wrote the best-selling book, The Comeback, My Journey Through Heaven and Hell, a truly inspiring story if you've yet to read it. And when Dave was a guest, we talked about the best team pranks that he's seen or was involved in, having a barbecue with Nickelback and their road crew. The nostalgia of growing up in the 80s came up. So did binge watching Ozark and Game of Thrones. We talked about randomly meeting Snoop Dogg at a Vancouver bar, the music in his house as a kid growing up. We talked about realizing true potential, his friendship with Jeremy Roenick, the unbound energy, and stop me if you've heard this before. Dave talked about the high point of his NHL career being one outstanding season he had playing with the New York Islanders.
It's all in the book, guys. You gotta read the
Grab
book.
that book.
Let's see. I had 2 hat tricks in like 2 weeks or something like that. They're on my wall over there. And that was pretty special. One was against the Tampa Bay Lightning, Vinny Lecavalier, Marty St. Louis. And then the other one was against Mario and Jagger. And like I only played like 12 minutes in one game and 13 minutes in another game. That's no power play or anything. Like that was the year I scored 27. I was up for, I don't know if I won player of the week or player of the month. I was up for the running of player of the month in the NHL, which for a guy like me, that's pretty special because I wasn't a regular occurrence and I didn't really get a ton of ice time. So those 2 hat tricks were like amazing. And that year was amazing with 27 goals. And I love my line with Jason Weimer and Jason Blake. We were just on fire. I think I put in the book that I think after November, we scored the most goals as a third line in the whole league. Blakey had a great year. Weems had a career year. I had my career year. And we were, I don't want to say unstoppable, but we dominated. Like, it wasn't even close.
Stop Me If You've Heard This Before on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Puff, purveyors of quality cannabis accessories since 1995. Use promo code TODCAST and get 20% off regularly priced accessories and apparel in-store and online at puff.ca.
Talmor, Sheshin Marachi. Talmor is my home. My family have worked the land for generations. My gran says the island does not belong to us, but we belong to the island. And we must be ready, for a great evil is coming, and death follows with it.
Listen and subscribe to the latest season of Undertow, The Harrowing, a Storyglass production presented by Realm, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Contained herein are the heresies of Radolf Burntwine, erstwhile monk turned traveling medical investigator. Join me as I uncover the blasphemous truth of a plague-ridden world. that ours is not a loving God, and we are not its favored children. The Heresies of Radolf Buntwine, coming January 2nd, wherever podcasts are available.